Alright, this is Tim from PopMythology.com and Super Podcast Brothers playing some more Sword Coast Legends, which has been given to me courtesy of PopMythology.com, very graciously. I've been looking forward to this game for a long time, and yeah, it's pretty awesome that I got a chance to be given a review copy. So I streamed before a couple times, and I left off, I believe, before I started the Mercenaries Fortress, or Fort, or Cave, or whatever. And I got through that, did all the quests through that. That was pretty cool. There was a couple of twists, and it wasn't what I was expecting. A couple of challenging battles, but 3 really tough battles, I'd say, and a boss. So now I'm back at the High Road, and the caravan is about to leave for Luskan, now that everything's all cleared up. Alright. So to Holland.
Finally, you return. Took you long enough. Where's Bellamy? Did that blasted halfling get himself trapped behind bars again?
Don't know how to tell you this.
I mean, of course he is. Blasted halfling. I told him that Lightfinger's temper of his would get him into trouble. He and that sister of his would both fly off the handle at the first chance.
I am so sorry for your loss, my friend. But we really must get going. We have a camp set up just outside the gates of Luskan. We can rest there, plan our next move, and say final farewells to your friend.
I would like that. It's more than I'm used to getting when losing a friend in battle.
And when you are ready, we have a friend in Luskan. The man who forewarned us about the attacks. He will want to meet the survivors of the ambush. He is a contact we're working with on another quest. I don't wish to trouble you with such details now.
Oh no.
Let us
no trouble
continue
me,
to Luskan,
please.
and we will answer your questions there.
We've cleared out the mercenaries for now, and they weren't targeting your caravan anyway.
Make your way to our camp.
Yeah,
We'll make sure the caravan gets to Luskan safely. My friend, you have had a terrible day. Let us lift your burden and concentrate on mourning, so you'll be ready when the time comes.
When the time comes for what?
What else? Revenge.
Well, we don't need Larifar. We don't need Larifar. I'll take Jarhild. Oh, a fighter, cleric, a wizard, and a rogue. It's a perfect party. Head to Luskan. Must be this way. What's up here? Is that where I came out of the... Yeah, that's where I came out of the cave. Yep, we're done here.
The trip to Luskan is as solemn as it is uneventful, and the caravan reaches the gates of the city without further incident. You've heard much about the thieves, gangs, and swindlers of Luskan, and you steel yourself for lies, bribes, threats, and false smiles, in a city where guards are just thugs who deal their brutality for a wage. The only things you can count on to protect you are your friends and your ability to protect yourself. And if Lerathar's stories are true, there are worse things in Luskan than its criminals, as monsters walk beneath, in the ruins of the ancient city of Ilusk, now known dismissively as Luskan's sewers. Even the company of new friends and allies is cold comfort after the loss of your guildmates. The death of Bellamy Lightfingers weighs heavily on your mind, and while Jarhild doesn't speak of it, you know it weighs on her as well. With the help of your new companions, you make camp outside the city gates and settle down to wait out the night in fitful sleep. In the morning, you and your companions will walk among the infamous streets of the City of Sails. But your mind is filled with demons, and the night refuses to pass quietly into day.
A fitful rest. You make your way to Luskan, the battered caravan rolling wearily behind you. As you reach the town gates, you settle down. Oh, well, I should have started reading that earlier. That's another nightmare sequence at the opening.
I must say, you've left quite a trail of blood behind you. Well done.
Home. Home. I can't go home. Sorry. Yes. You did all you could. Nothing. I died as surely as I lived.
Yeah, I literally couldn't do anything, so go fuck yourself.
Can you help me? I seem to have lost my way. Couldn't you? Was I so tuned from the start? Is this place gone? I think I've fulfilled my purpose now. This gate is shut. There is only one way left.
Aren't you supposed to fuck everything up? Congratulations, Gil.
Stand for judgment, children of the Abyss. Here is laid bare the truth. You serve the Mad One, Devourer of Hope, Dread General of the Gibbering Hordes. I see things not at all. You have killed me, demon spawn. In that moment, the truth became clear. The world perishes in fire or in shadow, and there you stand, at the heart of it. My order was right to keep watch on you, right to see you die. You are blind
I'm alive, so
I pity you, if such a creature as you were worthy of it.
sour grapes. Poor loser.
Master, come. Mad One speaks through you. Come, he calls, we answer.
Thank you for calling Pizza Hut. We make it great. What can I do for you tonight? We are all out of ranch.
All you need to know is that you've caught the attention of powerful people.
Is it for glory that you ended the world? Or for some sense of duty?
Hey, look, I'm not going to be talked down by a bag of skulls, okay?
Why was your guild targeted by the Gilded?
You didn't. Not yet. But the world is ending. And blood is on your hands.
Same could be said of anyone.
So angry, so tortured. Truly, you have lost.
What the hell's Tassel?
You have come here to see the birth of a new god. It was, after all, your sacrifice that made it possible.
I died for no reason. In rage and ceaseless pain, as will the world. It will come to pass.
He died because it was supposed to happen. He was a piece on a board in a game played by gods and demons. You will see, my friend.
Dragons.
We are siblings in
Campaign every
purpose,
Thursday
if
night.
not in blood.
Bring your own mountain.
He calls to you as he once called to me.
Yeah, how'd you sleep? I don't know. The shrieking nightmares were pretty fucked up, but other than that, I was okay.
Morning to you. Clearly you had another rough night, the way you were tossing and carrying on like your head was on fire.
Aye, it was rough. Got a bit of a headache this morning, I do.
I worry that these nightmares could be prophetic, as if someone's trying to communicate with you. Perhaps it is best to suffer through them until we know who and why.
You're pathetic. Oh, wait.
A lot of beings communicate through dreams. Gods, spirits, wizards, even demons.
Indie bands.
Wait. Demons? Like the spawn of the abyss, demons?
No.
That's not good.
Fred Demons, the guy who runs the convenience store down the road.
Could be trying
the
to
fuck
contact
do you think?
I didn't mean to imply.
What she's trying to say, I imagine, is not to worry. I'm sure our friend in Luskan knows all kinds of crap about dreams and whatnot. You'll be fine.
His name is Soranil Noonshadow. He's a wizard, and a bit of an information broker. He asked us to find
He also has
survivors
the
of the
silliest
attacks
name
on your guild and
in
bring
all
them
of
to
Faerun.
him. He can help you.
I'd rather get right to work than spend all morning jawing out here in the open.
Aye, all business. I like that in a woman.
Get in line, you twig.
She started it.
Aye, and I'll be finishing it too.
Ooh.
I can tell this is going to be an interesting day.
Oh, you need to get
The
out.
gate's not too far from here. Big wall, huge doors, can't miss it.
We might be wanting to check in with Tarlin. Make sure we're square on the caravan job. I'm not holding out hope for a glowing review.
Keep heart, my new friends. I have a feeling that the help you need is just through those gates.
Jesus Christ, you have a lot of faith in this Soranil Slapshadow or whatever. Learning everything here. Hey, it's a pony.
What can I do for you? Where should I begin? Well, I was born in a small village near Longsaddle to very young parents who were farmers just because their own parents had been farmers and had all died the winter before. No, they all killed each other. An ancient family feud. Very tragic, really. My ma told me it started over the ownership of an enormous tomato and grew from there, as these things do. When I was born, my ma and da hoped I'd be able to help them out on the farm. But really, they'd have been better off hiring a farmhand. It's like they didn't realise I'd be born as a baby and not as a strapping lad of 13 years. Yes. Honestly, they can blame themselves for that one, though they pretty much blamed me. You might not know it to look at me now, but I was a scrawny child, and I was of little use on the farm. I tried very hard, but I never really took to manual labour. So my parents did what I believe any other loving parents in their situation would do. They sought around for someone willing to trade, a son for a son. And the next thing I knew, I met my Uncle Kipper. You know, remembering all that now, I'm starting to think that maybe my parents weren't as loving as I once thought. If you don't mind, I'd rather like some time to think.
And then when I stayed with my uncle, he put me under the cupboard beneath the stairs and only let me out when I had to go back to Hogwarts at the end of the year.
I've spent precious little time in Luskan, which is fine with me. Any time I'm here, I wind up getting mugged or kidnapped or blackmailed. It's not a pretty town.
So you've been mugged, or kidnapped, or blackmailed at least once in Luskan. I would never go again. Fuck it, who cares? You're a wizard, dude.
Alright, you know where to find me.
Yeah. Cupboard under the stairs, we're all about the bus stop.
What do you need? Aye. We haven't had a chance to talk very much since she joined up, have we? Me family goes way back. Back to Mithril Hall, if you believe that.
I don't.
Our family scattered from there after Shimmergloom attacked.
Oh, wow.
And we returned when King Battlehammer signed the treaty with the Many Arrow Orcs. Aye. We were smiths. I know, be still your heart, but we were good.
Smith? That's a terrible name.
Me clan got the name Stoneforge because it says me ancestor could forge stone
listen, is it
into
Smith
a blade
or Stoneforge? Make up your mind.
Why you'd want to do that, I'll never know. Me ma and dad left for Mirabar just before I was born. Looking to expand the family business, they said. Too much competition from other smiths, I say. Me da was anything but stupid, that's for sure. We made good coin there.
He was an asshole.
And we made a name for ourselves in Mirabar.
Flat-footed.
I worked in the forge as a wee lass, swinging a hammer right alongside me da. Funny remembering it now. I'm not sure I hated it as much as I thought I did. Well, I need to get a bite to eat. Maybe we'll find some time to talk later.
I'm gonna eat this here log.
We've got to get into Luskan and see this contact of theirs. If he knows anything about why we were attacked, he might know who we should be stabbing next. Don't be a stranger.
Something you need?
Yeah, personal space.
Ah, it's not much of a tale. I was born in Westgate, near the Sea of Fallen Stars. My family were traders. They'd moved out of East Rift and sought a home among the humans. My father made a lot of coin very quickly there. Mostly doing things he shouldn't have been doing.
Well, he's a trader.
Bribing officials for shipping contracts, smuggling goods into and out of town, that sort of thing. My mother never approved of my father's business.
Thievery.
From the day she found out what we were up to, she started making contingency plans. She wasn't going to let Pa's problems bleed over into family. She was. I'm alive because of her. Finally, my father's Sturges came home to roost. He were murdered by rivals. And my mother took me siblings and I, hopped on a caravan, and moved us all the way west to the City of Sails. And there we have it. How a fine young dwarf like me got mixed up in a place like Luskan. You know, this really takes me back. But I have some sleeping and resting that needs doing.
We just woke
Maybe
up.
we could wax nostalgic another time. You and your friends fight like you've seen a skirmish or two. Ha ha! It'll be fun sneaking off and stealing things while you do all the work.
I love this guy's voice.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't. Apparently, neither of you want me to be a stranger.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I could think of some things, Elf Maiden.
There is not much to tell. I have dedicated myself to the search for a relic called the Moon Tear. A relic of Sehanine, lost decades ago as a result of my own childish ignorance.
Tell me everything. Just relax. Let it all go. Go with the flow.
I remember I was around 15 years old. A toddling babe by elven reckoning. I had a friend. Serik. The best companion a young girl could have. But my parents did not approve of our friendship. My parents scolded and punished and eventually kept me from my dear friend. The one child with whom I could play, laugh, and experience joy. One day, I was out playing, on my own, when a group of travelers approached me. They said they were hungry and in need of supplies, but I could tell that they were drow. Even then, I knew what that meant.
Well, yeah, their skin's pitch black.
Consumed by my childish anger and ignorance, I decided that... Gods forgive me. I decided that a confrontation with the drow would be a fitting punishment for my mother and father, for denying me Serik's companionship.
Whoops.
I was. But it was no excuse for what I did. In a fit of pique, I gave the drow travelers directions to our village, hoping to... I don't know what I hoped. I wanted my parents to hurt the way they made me hurt. But what happened was much, much worse. The drow turned out to be forward scouts for a raiding party. They invaded our village, killing and capturing my people, my family. We had been given the sacred honor of protecting a relic of Sehanine. While ransacking our home, the drow took the Moon Tear. I knew of the drow. I knew what they were capable of. I thought such tragedy was the thing of stories and fables, not of real life. I search now for the Moon Tear, both to recover it for my goddess, but also in the hopes of making amends for my sins, for my wrath, my ignorance. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. If there's nothing else, I'd like to take a moment and reflect.
Ooh, you're a mirror. Ow! I hit myself.
We met under tense circumstances, but things will get easier from here on, if the gods will it. The sooner we meet with Soranil, the sooner we can both be on our way. The Lady of Dreams go with you.
Creepy. Okay. Well, hopefully this moves us on. Gates of Luskan, once open to admit trade from other lands, now stand shut. Only those with the proper permits are able to enter the city. Outside the gates, a small tent community of refugees, travelers, and merchants now await entry into the city. Luskan's walls offer them little protection from the harsh northern weather or their growing hunger. Brush the gates. If this were a proper game of D&D, I would tell the rest of the party and the DM that we should gather everyone together and rush the gates. And the DM would do everything in their power to get me to shut up. They'd be fucking up their campaign. No, you can't do that. Okay, fine. You talk to everyone and they all say no.
That wasn't it.
Oh, come on.
At your service. That was easy.
If you really wanted to mod this game, I bet you could make a really kick-ass... Not that it needs to be done, of course, but you could make a really kick-ass J.R. Tolkien recreation.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, you are 2 months behind rent. If you don't pay up soon, I'll be calling the guards. Not everyone is lucky enough to have a loft by the markets. Dunar Memek. Must be a quest I don't have yet. +1 longsword, that's pretty cool. Give that to Jarhill, maybe? Two to 8 slashing, 8% parry chance. Oh yeah, that's better. Wait, is she equipped with a short sword or long sword? One-handed. Yeah, it's a long sword, okay. This game is getting a lot of, like, mixed press. And I just gotta say, for the record, my opinion is this game kicks fucking ass. Yeah, it doesn't have a revolutionary story to it like Planescape Torment or, you know, Baldur's Gate 2. Although I think a lot of the love for Baldur's Gate 2 at this point is nostalgia goggles. Or nostalgia goggles. I don't know what nostalgia goggles are. But yeah, this game is excellent. The multiplayer and DM mode are not perfect. I mean, I don't know. If you want to play D&D, find a group and play D&D. If you want to play a video game representation, this is where it's at. This is good stuff. And you can do a lot of really cool stuff, and people already are. There's a lot of really great modules that have already been created. The creation system for making them is smooth and effortless. A nice mix between being streamlined and customizable. So you're not bogged down in menus forever. So you can't customize everything, but you can customize enough. You have to use your imagination. It's a video game, but it's still D&D, and imagination's paramount. So, I don't know. A lot of people complaining about, no, there's not enough customization options. Like, yeah, but it's streamlined. That was useful. Why is she doing this?
I think I can do this.
Huh? Well.
What is it you require?
Specialty vendor, huh? Okay. Great. I think somebody might be able to wear that shirt of catching. Someone who has no need. No, +6. Speak to the caravan. Quest marker. I'll talk to her anyway. Oh, it's this guy. Talon, that's right. Is he selling anything cool now? Or it's the same stuff that he had before? What is that? Two-handed crossbow. Wow, that's expensive. Holy shit. 1 to 2 piercing, although really fast, and that critical range is outstanding. Hood of Soothing. No, I want my wisdom saves. Medium boots. Jewelry, no. Flask of oil, potion of healing. Neither's cap, blah blah blah. Nope. Alright, Talon. Really? Yeah, it's bullshit. He's not. Or wasn't. Damn right we did. $150 gold? That's it? I should kill you where you stand. $150 gold, my ass. And that was the full amount. Imagine if I would have let him fucking pull the wool over my eyes. Or I gotten 4? Jesus Christ.
And who do we have here?
We found this one trying to sneak into the city with a forged pass. Bosun Taddock.
I am appalled. A forgery? What has this town come to?
That's what I was telling you. It ain't like it used to be.
Please, I just need to get in to see an apothecary. My son is so sick. I just didn't have time to wait.
Well, we all know the punishment for forgery in this town, don't we?
A stern warning.
If only. Make an example of her. I want no doubts in anyone's minds that no one gets through here without a pass.
With pleasure, sir.
No, please!
I'm sorry. What? I thought I heard you command me to stop. And what's it to you? You want to help her son so badly? then feel free to assist him yourself. Now, step aside, unless you feel like haggling over this lady some more.
You're damn right I do.
Oh my! Whatever shall I do? I have only my guards here and the might of Ship Rethnor at my back. But keep going. I'm sure you can find some way to be a hero.
Oh, I could try my charisma save again.
And what's it to you? You want to help her son so badly? Then feel free to assist him yourself. Now, step aside, unless you feel like haggling over this lady some more. Arrangement? Well now, it may be that we've misjudged the situation after all. Oh, I remember now. Silly me. I should have realized it straight off. Welcome to the City of Sails, milady. And you're a right hero, you are. I'll name my first pint after you.
I don't have the words to thank you enough for your kindness. The gods smile on you, my friends.
Awfully generous of you.
You've got that sort of coin just lying around. Remind me to tell you about this business idea I had.
What the hell's that?
Well, we have to find some way into this city, and I certainly don't have a pass.
Aye, there's always another way.
Well, pittance of 1/3 of our caravan fee. This game throws gold at you with treasure left, right, and center, so it's not much. Stream here. Wish me good luck getting into Luskan. I'm sure it's going to involve either finding something for this guard or giving him some money or something. But I really like this game. I think it's fantastic. It's definitely worth the cost. And you can look forward to my review, unless you've just previously read it. But yeah, I really enjoy this game. I love multiplayer. I love single player. I love the voice work, the music, the look, everything. It's fantastic. I only have a few small gripes with it, but I'll detail those in my my full review on popmythology.com. So, keep checking back. I will keep streaming this from time to time. And thank you for watching.